WesWes, y'all.
All right. We'll add another one in here. Good call, Stacey. So, your guys' Dally M predictions. Johnson pipped at the end last year. Your thoughts this year, Si? Who do you think's going to take out Dally M?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Johnson, bro.
Eesh.
I think yeah, like Stacey said, this is their whamalama, man. This is their window, and for them to do it, he's gotta bring it, man. And he was just unlucky that we touched on it last year. Knights had that big run, but because of outside of Ponga, they really had not too many guys performing on his level. That Ponga gets some easy maximum
Yeah.
points for most
Yeah.
games, whereas Johnson, what undoes him is sharing the points. And now you got Tui
Yeah.
Vasashek there. That might be his undoing, man. Like because you start consistently playing at a certain level, then you expect it. Like for Noah Blake, he's playing. He's got to make 150, 200 meters plus. You're like, nah, don't worry. That's what he does every game. But he's more deserving of 3 points as Johnson is. But I think for the Warriors, and I was with Stacey, they're going to make the top four. On my prediction, he's going to be consistently good. And so yeah, bro. I think because I thought he deserved it last year, that I'm rooting for him this year.
Nice. How about you, Stacey? Who do you think's going to shine as Dally M this year?
Yeah, I think Si raises a good point about the point system and how it works. So, if you're in a good team, so you think of the Panthers, they've won 3 in a row, but it'll be hard for anyone on their team to win just because they're all taking points off each other. So I think that says something about the point system and the way it works. But if you're sort of in
a team,
a decent team that sort of makes the 8 and you're that one-man band like Kalen Ponga was, or like Tommy Turbo when he won it, Nico Hines has won it the same thing, then you can take it out. So I've got the Cowboys sneaking into the top 8, and the guy who I think is not quite a one-man man but close to it is Drinkwater, a fullback. I think he swings on both sides, and his ball playing will win them a lot of games. So I think he can get a lot of 3 points and get them into the top 8. So I'll go Scott Drinkwater.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh,
That is a good call,
bro. But they field, but like he's capable. He's the attacking weapon, man.
Yeah, even in the trial games, just that long ball he throws is so deceptive and so on point every time. I'm actually going to chuck in. You mentioned him. I think he's going to have a better year this year, so I think I'll go back to Nico Hines. A fit Nico Hines throughout the year.
Wow,
similar
really?
team. Like he pretty much stands out in that team. Kennedy's on and off depending how he goes. So yeah, I think Nico Hines might be back to steal some points for his team. None of us had the Sharks in our 8 though, which was interesting.
I was just going to ask you that. You think the Sharks are going to come somewhere? Okay.
But based on that analysis, that they should clean up against the Warriors. Then, if you think Nico Hines can have
just not the first game. Just not the first game. He might be a bit off. Just the travel time and everything. Nice. We've got another little section here too, boys. We want to chuck in some bolters for Origin. We are very early in the season. Season is still yet to kick off, and we are already talking Origin. Look at that.
We're going in blind here.
So yeah, what's some names from either team? Try and chuck in some of your debutants. Some guys that you might be surprised to see or hoping to see in your teams.
Oh, I got one, bro. I think if the Warriors play as we're all predicting, Wade Egan for New South Wales. I think he's the New South Welshman. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they've talked about him last year, so that's why that name came up. In saying that, man, you'd have to maybe, if the Tigers got that wooden spoon and played Gaia, and poor Uppy had was quiet, then Uppy really has to have a bad start to the year for him to lose his spot. But I don't know, just going in blind. Like I'm just gonna throw it up there, Wade
Mm.
Egan, bro, for the Queensland, bro. You don't really want to mess with a successful team like Queensland. Wouldn't I don't think Slater's got too much to worry about
Yeah,
there,
fair enough.
unless injuries hit them.
Actually, while we're on that point, it's probably not a bolter question, but who do you think gets that number 1 jersey? Wait and see.
Wait and see, bro. Wait and see. We'll see how Ponga comes out. If they both play well, if they both play awesome,
Chuck
bro,
them both in.
I'd rather Ponga. And then this is coming from a Broncos, because they're both superstars. They both
Mm.
can pull it out, but Ponga's got the experience. I just think because Ponga had concussion issues the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
couple of years, Walsh got it by default. But Walsh had an awesome year last year. But I still think that Ponga's was the incumbent. You know, it's Slater's now. It's Ponga's jersey. So I still kind of think it's like when someone gets injured and then someone comes for the All Blacks and plays well. You kind of still have to respect that guy who's back
Mm-hmm.
to full fitness now.
You don't think
But
they're seeing us doing
yeah,
anything like the New South and playing one of them out of position to keep both on the field?
well, I can see Ponga being 14. He's done it before. But I can't see Walsh being a 14. You wouldn't want him in the front line. You wouldn't want him anywhere tackling in
Fair
the
enough.
front line. But yeah, fuck, it's going to be a hard one
Good
with Billy
problem to
Slater,
have.
bro. Yeah.
Stace.
I think part of the issue is because, you think Ben Hunt, he's one of the best 14s going around. So,
Mm.
how do you count both of those guys on the bench? And I don't think Ben Hunt is droppable. He covers way too many positions, and he's been
Yeah,
awesome
good
for
point. Good point.
Queensland. So I think either one of them starts and the other one's out of the team
Yeah.
unless there's injuries. So
And
it's
you've
going to
been
be
watching
interesting.
that team hurt you for so many years. You know them inside and out, eh?
No.
How about you, Stacey? Any bolters, eh?
Yeah, one guy who I was impressed with over the weekend, and he must have been close last year, was big old Mole
Mm.
Olakawatu for the
Yeah.
He's
Seagulls,
New South.
He had a
and
good
he's a
New
game
South.
too.
devastating runner. Yeah, he played good.
Mm.
He's New South, and yeah, I don't know what happened, but he started off with the hits in a row last year, and he sort of fell away a bit just before the Origin series. But
Mm.
they tried guys like Hudson Young
Yeah.
and some other guys who weren't,
Yeah.
in my opinion, at that level. So I think Olakawatu might be one who might bolt through there for the Blues.
Nice call.